Now we've got a few minutes before we leave for today, so I'll just touch on an interesting subject that I think makes an important point. We've been covering rocks and different types of rocks for the last several weeks, but next week we are going to do something a bit different. And to get started, I thought I'd mention something that shows as a geologist, you need to know about more than just rocks and the structure of solid matter. Moving rocks. You may have heard of them. It's quite a mystery. This valley is this desert brain. Well, nobody is there who figure out how they move because no one has ever seen it has happened. Now there are a lot of theories, but all we know for sure is that the people aren't moving the rock. There are no rings, no tire trucks, and no heavy machinery like a bulldozer. Nothing was ever brought in to move these heavy rocks. So what's going on? Theory number one: wind. Some researchers think the powerful windstorm might move the rocks. Most of the rocks move in the same direction as the dominant wind pattern, from southwest to northeast. But some mountains is interesting move straight west, while some zigzag or even move in large circles. Hmm, how can that be? How about the wind combined with rain? The ground of this desert is made of clay. It's a desert, so it's dry. But when there is the occasional rain, the clay ground becomes extremely slippery. It's hard for anyone to stand on, walk on. Some scientists theorize that perhaps when the ground is slippery, the high wind can then move the rocks. There's a problem with this theory. One team of scientists floated an area of the Tennessee water. They established how much wind force would be necessary to move the rocks. And get this, unit winds of at least 500 miles an hour to move just smaller rocks, and winds as strong have never been recorded. Never. Not on this planet. So I think it's safe to say that that issue had been settled. As a barber, and could turn to the thin seas rise when temperatures drop at night. So if rocks becoming better than ice, okay, could a piece of ice with a rock and to be pushed around by the wind? But there's a problem with this theory too. Ah, so more together when the ice moves. But that said, though, what happened, the rocks changed in separate routes. There are a few other theories. Maybe the ground vibrates, or maybe the ground itself is shifting, tilting. Maybe the rocks remove the magnetic force. But the other only removed the possibilities. There's just no evidence. I'm gonna say yourself, well, why don't scientists just step a video camera to record what actually happened? Thing was, this is a protected loudness area, so by around what time around. Besides, in powerful windstorm, sensitive camera equipment will be destroyed. So why can't it be such a real desert while all the rock was moving? Same reason. So where we now? Well, now don't have any answers. So all this leads back to my main point. You need to know about more than just rocks as geologists. The researchers study moving rocks, well, they combine the knowledge of rocks with knowledge of wind, ice, and such. Not successfully, not yet, but they'll even have been able to get started with us has understanding knowledge about wings, storm, meteorology. You need to understand physics. So for several weeks, like I said, we'll be addressing geology from a wider perspective. I guess that's all for today, and see you next time.